Oh, or how about the time he held up this pistol? That's a Desert Eagle Mark 19, which weighs 72 whole ounces. Amazing!
Guys, what the hell?
Unironically, that's a better feat than any one of my R6 ranked teammates, bitch.
No!
Thanks for helping me rediscover who I am. Who I really am. The past decade of me.
You know, I've done this death battle bullshit 3 times now, and can I just say...
Wait, he fought fucking Pinky Pop? Deadpool versus The Mask, Marvel versus Dark Horse death battle. Now, fellas, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't know who The Mask is. Like, I've heard of him, and I remember his face. I know he has like a bunch of movies, and all I know is he has like, doesn't he have like Toon Force or something? He's like a Green Goblin face, right? And all I know is that he's just crazy, and that Rao Alejandro fucking wore him for like Halloween or some shit. Fuck it out! Nah, I'm playing. I love Rao. I love his music. But bro, I don't know who to root for, because I don't know much about The Mask. He could have been a new Rookie of the Year for me. But obviously, I love Deadpool, bro. I love DP. I love them ever since I was a kid and watched them on Ultimate Spider-Man. Well, honey, dude, you watch Ultimate Spider-Man grow up and not Spectacular Spider-Man? You're a child. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm so sick and tired of the Ultimate Spider-Man slander, bro. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Like, bro, every time I be telling motherfuckers, yeah, I grew up watching Ultimate Spider-Man, man. It was so cool. I love all, like, the introduction, like, my introduction to them great Marvel Universe, like Luke Cage, Iron Fist, White Tiger. Obviously, I knew about the Avengers, etc. And you got these fucking big back fucks, right, hunched over looking like, I don't even know, bro. They're looking like a fucking Redditor. Just coming out of nowhere. Hey, Ultimate Spider-Man sucks, and Spectacular is way better. So I don't give a fuck, bro. You know what? Suck my dick. Now, is Spectacular Spider-Man amazing? Of course. Of course. Of course. But at the same time, Cuddy, I don't give a fuck, you fat fucking nerd. Shut up. Let me enjoy what my childhood stuff actually enjoyed. Nah, I'm playing. Not really. Fuck y'all. But fellas, today, as of right now, I'm rooting for Deadpool. But who's to know? Who's to know? All right, lock the fuck in. Let me turn my brightness up.
You sure this is gonna work?
What the fuck? Cuddy, they broke into 4-4, bro. Bro, he interrupted my death battle.
This'll shut him up for good?
Trust me, it's the perfect plan.
What's
okay then, let's get started.
Mana.
To most of us, the laws of reality are unbending rules we never question.
Even for us, but for some people.
I really wondered if, like, I ever came, because I go to, like, a Barnes & Nobles a lot. Honey, do you pause in this way instead of it? Shut the fuck up. It's my video. I don't care. But, like, bro, I wonder if I've ever, like, as I'm walking around in the Lego section looking to see if I can find, like, the Infinity Gauntlet to build, right? If these, like, 2 coworkers I've, like, are just in that little coffee area, you know, where, like, the Starbucks is, and they're just, like, trying to, like, reveal something grand. I wonder if that's ever happened to me in my life.
But for some people, they're more like guidelines.
Such as Deadpool, Marvel's Merc with a micro-penis.
Oh, damn.
And The Mask, a total Chad who just oozes big dick energy.
Oh, okay.
Could have sworn that would get his attention.
He's whizzing out.
Oh, I get it. Are you trying to, like, are you trying to, because I know from, like, they hate Deadpool from the Deadpool versus Deadpool, right?
Stick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
My third death battle?
Wait, third? What was the second one?
Wait, what was that about a micro-penis?
Every famous superhero has a special something which makes them recognizable.
Yeah, Batman lost his parents.
Some are gothic knights of darkness, a showcase of order versus chaos. Some are instantly relatable, a prime example of an average person in a not-so-average world.
And some are shoved in your face over and over and over again until you just can't take it anymore.
Oh, shucks. Are you talking about me? You're such a sweet talker.
Go away.
Okay, I like
We've
this.
been through this, but why stop a good thing? Hi, I'm Wade
Hello.
Wilson,
Hello.
masterful mercenary and twice robbed of winning People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive award. Way back, I got stuck in
I really wonder who is like the Anthony Bennett of like the Sexiest Man award. Like who is collectively, I know it's kind of fucked, but I mean it's so that ass. Who is collectively like the bust, the people's choice, like the Sexiest Man award that everyone saw and was like, what the fuck? Ew. Like they made, I don't know, Boogie 2988 that bitch. And like motherfuckers are like, ugh.
a seriously shitty situation called cancer.
Yeah, it happens.
The worst supervillain. But then the good
what's the worst supervillain, cancer or the IRS? Because you can beat cancer. IRS you can't really beat. I mean, technically you could, but you'd be like labeled a terrorist.
Department K offered me a cure. Sounded great. Until I learned the big plot twist.
Department K was actually a sect of the Weapon X program, a top-secret
Yeah, I
project
already knew
for
all this. Okay, I
crafting
already knew all
super
this.
soldiers by any means necessary.
Damn, Cuddy, they gave his ass the ultimate bong, bitch. Look at that shit. They laced his ass.
They shot Wade up with 50 cc's of hot, creamy Wolverine juice. It gave him the same crazy healing factor,
Big DP. Okay.
but also turned his face into an improv comedy prompt.
You look like an avocado. Had sex with an older, more disgusting avocado. Yeah.
After escaping in gruesome fashion, Wade resumed his life as a mercenary, taking the name Deadpool.
He's got your standard superhuman buffs. Super strength, super speed.
Wait, multilingual? He knows English? He knows Spanish? Japanese? I knew he knows Japanese because he collabed with All Might, and I'm not even joking about that. Shout out to Goat All Might, by the way. He's just watching this shit. I'm talking like All Might's a real fucking person. German? Esperanto? The fuck is Esperanto? What I've never heard. Hold on. What is that? Wait, what place speaks? The UK? Wait, they speak here in the US? Esperanto? Whatever.
Super toughness, the works. But he put that super swagger to use as an expert martial artist. Though it's hard to tell sometimes because he lets himself get hit a lot.
Hey, when you have a healing factor that would make even Logan's nuclear-charred adamantium skeleton blush, you let yourself nosh on a lead sandwich every once in a while. I've survived gunshot wounds, impalement, organ destruction, supification, and even freaking disintegration.
Also, isn't it like canonically depressed in 99% of the issues he's in? So he most likely just wants to kill himself, if I'm being for real. But like, I'm not gonna lie, I would be the same way too if I was like, if I had the same regenerative powers as like a Deadpool or Wolverine. I will be a tad bit like reckless. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. But like a Moon Knight, I don't know. That motherfucker's a tweaker. He has regeneration, but not to the degree as like Deadpool and Wolverine. Cause he just likes the pain. He gets hard off the shit. He's tweaking. But like Deadpool regeneration, I would do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Good luck trying to take me out.
Don't take all the credit for yourself. You know you were cursed with everlasting life by Thanos.
I knew
during
that as
some
well.
of that.
Yeah, well, me and Space Grimace have a really deep relationship.
Yeah, he took his bitch.
About as deep as I am and his girlfriend. Hey!
Yeah.
Good thing Thanos removed the curse so he could violently murder you.
An impulse I deeply empathize with.
Well, as much as I liked getting resurrected after that, I like doing the opposite to other people even more. As in killing them. With weapons,
Figured.
especially my lovely golden girls, Bee and Arthur.
That would be his katanas, which are almost unbreakable thanks to an energy.
Twin steel katana named B and Arthur, teleporter, holographic image inducer, disintegration gun, carbonadium sword, wrist gauntlets, magic satchel. I knew continuity. I remember all these shits from the first Death Battle, like featured by him.
Field from his suit. Fully charged, they can even cut the Hulk.
Even then, Deadpool is a walking arsenal with enough machine guns, sniper rifles, grenades, rocket launchers, tranquilizers, etc. to take out a small country.
And if I'm feeling cute, I might delete you later with any one of the wacky weapons of mass destruction I picked up on my misadventures.
You think he knows about wonder weapons from Call of Duty, like the zombies? You think he can like create the staffs from Origins? What's his Origins? I think it was. It's been minutes since I played zombies. I need to fucking look at a Mr. Raffle Waffles video, or like the Thunderbird or some shit. What's it called, the Thunderbird? I know Thunderbird's like an operator in R6. Hold on. COD Wonder Weapon. Thunder Gun. It was the Thunder Gun. I'm thinking of fucking R6, bro. Wonder Waffle. No, it was the Thunder Gun, right? Thunder Gun. This is what it was. Fucking Thunderbird, bro. Fucking R6 is corrupting me. Thunder Gun.
Like a gun that wipes you from history.
Oh.
Actual Venom symbiote.
Wait, is he fighting Hitler? Whatever.
And the seventh Infinity Stone, the Continuity Gem. It rewrites canon itself and could even make Wiz and Boomstick bearable co-hosts. I mean, maybe.
Oh yeah? Well, let's go over some of these feats of yours. Take it away, Wiz.
With pleasure. Deadpool has showcased his impressive super strength when, at one point, he stood up straight, without aid. Based on Deadpool's cannon weight
what?
and examining the distribution of mass here, we can deduce his legs can support 210 pounds, or just under 100 kilograms.
Woo!
Wait, what?
Oh, or how about the time he held up this pistol? That's a Desert Eagle Mark 19, which weighs 72 whole ounces. Amazing!
Guys, what the hell?
Unironically, that's a better feat than any one of my R6 ranked teammates, bitch.
You know I can kick people through concrete walls and yank around a 6-ton helicopter, right?
Here we can see him
you
running, much like typical human beings run. And the average male running speed is about 9.4 kilometers per hour.
Hey, I was out running a goddamn airplane. Do you know how fast airplanes are? Jesus H. Christ almighty. Do some research for once, you frauds.
Average YouTube comment section. Average power scaler comment section. I remember when Seth the Programmer was running rampant in his prime, and you would look in the comments. It'll be a video like, can Goku beat up Batman in a fight? And then the power scalers would look like fucking essays. It'd be crazy as fuck. Motherfuckers have a D in like English, bro. They couldn't write They couldn't write a fucking essay if they if there was a gun pointed to their head and shit. But with power scaling, like who is a bigger nutsack, Batman or Spider-Man? There were like 2 fucking dissertations on that shit.
Jokes aside, Deadpool can move faster than the eye can track. He's caught Captain America's shield, which Cap can throw fast enough to slice through tanks.
God damn.
He's even dodged the electric-powered mutant Surge's lightning blasts. If these are anything like the leaders of real lightning...
Golly, bro, she got a fucking bubble butt. Like, golly. I'm not even meaning in a sexual way, but it's like distraction. It look like, you seen The Incredibles, bro? Y'all remember like that one scene where like, the Mr. Incredible was running through that fucking hallway and got shot with the black, balls and shit that were like expanding? That's what it looks like. Good fucking lord. BBL? Or maybe she worked out for it. I don't know. None of my business.
They could be moving over...
That's very fucking distracting. I ain't gonna lie.
98,000 meters per second.
Watch my talking stage watch this video, cause the one video she tunes into. Alex, you mother... Okay, let me relax.
Deadpool's a tough son of a bitch, too. He's survived a sunburn from a freaking space laser, getting crushed under the Chrysler building, and an explosion that cratered an entire city block.
God
Just
damn.
look at the size of that.
Measuring the
I live.
crater's volume and applying statistics for pulverization of rock.
Ew, statistics. Ugh.
The explosion must have equaled about 130 tons of TNT.
That's like getting hit in the face with 22 monster trucks driving at top speed.
That's very specific. Thank you, Goonstick.
All at the same time.
Oh.
But Deadpool isn't perfect. Far from it, obviously. Unlike Wolverine, his chemically induced healing factor isn't a natural evolution, and so it seriously damaged his brain.
Yeah.
Which explains a lot.
This guy isn't just annoying as balls. He's legit insane. Talk about a terrible combination.
Well, Deadpool's insanity leads him to talk to seemingly invisible people. Namely, the writers and editors of each comic book he's in.
You think all schizophrenics are just fourth wall breakers?
I mean, is it really insanity if it's true?
That's also true.
That's even how he got rid of the continuity gem, by literally handing it over to the editors.
While his broken mind and daredevil attitude makes him incredibly unpredictable, it can often put him in over his head. Plus, while his healing factor is quite potent, it's not an instant...
The fastest time Deadpool took to regrow his head was 13 minutes. Simply reattaching limbs takes a matter of seconds, unless a lot of his body needs to be regrown.
fix.
That's why he prefers to reattach his limbs rather than wait for them to regrow.
Am I crazy? Or is your hand really small?
So wait, if he decides not to reattach the limbs and he decides to let it grow back, what happens to the past limb? Does it decay? Or will like the regeneration still take effect in that limb? Are there a bunch of like Deadpool limbs walking around or just around the fucking globe that he just decided to discard and grow another one? Could Deadpool solve world hunger theoretically? I mean, no. Huh.
That's not pleasant.
His biggest weakness, though, is that he's a dumb internet meme and he should feel bad about it.
And using this mathematical formula, taking account of Deadpool's
memes, cringe, LMAO, Ryan Reynolds, Deathstroke ripoff, unicorn fetish, oversaturation, chimichanga, Rob Liefeld, Takahata 101, actual cancer, cosplay more than Harley Quinn. You know, this just reminds me of Joker, dude. Joker's oversaturated like fuck.
abundance in meat.
Lies equal Deadpool, disgust equal Deadpool, trash equal Deadpool, N equals Y, where hope, what the fuck, N equal true, and Y equal Deadpool.
Quantify exactly how dumb he is.
You know, I've done this death battle bullshit 3 times now, and can I just say...
Wait, he fought fucking Pinkie Pie?
You douchebags never change. I love it. I'll be over there chomping on popcorn and chimichangas while your heads explode trying to figure out how I could possibly lose this one. Toodles.
Good riddance.
Deadpool may be an annoying clown
This man Reed always want to show off his abilities, bro. We know what your powers can do, gang. God damn.
who has menaced Marvel's good and bad sides for decades. But he's also had sex with my mom over 100 times and made her moan like, hey, who
What the fuck?
changed the prompter? Come back here, you son of a bitch!
Psychologist Carl Jung once described the persona as a kind of
God, he low-key got a mean fucking slick back. That hair is crazy for that age. Shout out my mans. Well, he's probably passed away. But shout out my guy.
mask, designed on the one hand to make a definite impression on others, and on the other to conceal the true nature of the individual.
Okay.
Right.
Basically, who we are on the inside is different than who we are on the outside.
What a fucking philosophy. Really? No. I ain't gonna lie, philosophy 9 times out of 10 be people dragging out simple emotions we can explain in one sentence, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I hate philosophy.
But what if putting on a mask could actually reveal what was underneath it?
That's what the mask is. Oh, goddamn, bro.
Underneath the mask? You mean your face?
I don't even know how to start to answer that.
Use your mouth, it's on your face. Well, while Wiz is trying to figure out how masks work, dumbass, let's talk about one mask in particular, the mask.
Its origins are shrouded in mystery. Some say it was used as part of an African tribal ritual.
What the fuck? Okay.
Others say it was created by Loki, the Norse god of mischief.
Who knows and who cares? It wound up in the hands of Stanley Ipkiss, the slubbiest, dorkiest loser this side of Deadpool.
Regenerating degenerates have feelings too, you know.
The mask is possessed over 30 individuals. Stats vary by wearer. Unknown origin, possibly located in insurance. Possessed Stanley Ipkiss is 6'1", 181, aka mask, big head. Can only be removed by the wearer, according to character in the real world.
Curious, Stanley donned the mask and was transformed from an everyman to a Superman.
I vividly remember watching I think a little snippet of this when I was younger and I was a kid and being terrified out of my fucking mind by this movie and the Cat in a Hat live action movie.
And now he's a big green cartoon character the media dubbed Big Head.
But you can just call him the Mask. With his newfound powers, Stanley would take on the mob, get the girl, and live happily ever after. Right?
Don't let the family movie fool you. Sorry, movies. I always forget that second one.
There's a second one?
Don't blame you. This ain't your silly Steamboat Willie shenanigans. Get ready for some good old-fashioned hardcore violence.
Wait, what the fuck?
See, the mask itself is alive, and it desires nothing more.
While the living mask grants its power to anyone who wears it, only those who can swing into the madness can truly use its full potential. Swing into the madness, like a schizophrenic dancer?
Than absolute carnage. By tapping
You think Magic Mike can live up to the mask's potential?
into its wearer's repressed id, it can turn a nebbish nobody like Stanley into a rampaging serial killer.
Complete with Bugs Bunny powers. Horrifying.
Metafictional combat scientists like myself have long speculated about a unifying theory that could explain the source of the mask's powers. We call this phenomenon
Oh, well, I think we should do that to Florida.
Toon Force.
Oh, so I was right. It is Toon Force.
Think of characters such as Bugs Bunny, Popeye, and Michael Jordan. A being that wields Toon Force seems capable of accomplishing almost
Hey, why not mention LeBron? No,
anything they desire, so long as they find it humorous. With this power, the mask can manipulate the laws of physics whenever he likes, even breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, God, no, he can break it too. You never said anything about that, and now we've got 2 of them.
Don't forget about me!
2 of them.
Regardless, Toon Force allows the mask to summon any kind of weapon imaginable from thin air.
Everything from oversized guns and rocket launchers to whoopee cushions, dynamite, anvils, hell, anything from the good fellas at Acme.
Bro, how much anger do you have to have in your heart, to throw a fucking anvil at someone like you were Patrick Mahomes? I really wonder. Look at this shit, bro. Golly! Heard that bitch like he was fucking I don't know, Brock Lesnar's daughter. Superhuman physique, body regeneration, metamorphosis, flight, mind reading, hammer, space, get something else. Check it. Well, immortality, physics, manipulation, force.
The good fellas at
Limbs inflating themselves like a balloon or shape-shifting into giant monsters.
And best of all, you can't really hurt a tune. Well, at least not in the normal way.
Right, it's not that the mask has a specific healing factor
Ew, dude. Yeah, I feel like my childhood self would genuinely be fucking petrified if I saw this movie, dude.
or some such. It's more like he can just say no to damage.
He's had holes blown in him, had his head cut off, stripped his own flesh from his bones, and was blown up into a bloody pulp. He can out fast-paced Lobo, remember him? Because he doesn't need to wait for his body to heal. It just happens.
However, the scariest thing about
pushed over a building, struck the baseball so hard it caught fire, cut a car in half with one axe swing. Dodge fire versus Lobo regenerated from a pool of blood, survived atmospheric ruin. She defeated Walter. Who the fuck is Walter? Dorian and Pretorius.
The mask's use of Toon Force is how it affects the world around him. In most cases, the rules of Toon Force are applied to the user and whomever or whatever the force is affecting.
This even happens in the movie. Man, look at her go!
But in the
I'll pull up to the function.
true canon of the mask, this is not the case. And this leads to some, well, horrific imagery.
Jesus Christ, this is fucking horrifying. I thought it was like a kid's movie. Holy shit! This is what we need to do to all Discord mods.
The mask can pick up cars and knock over buildings with ease. He can dodge point-blank bullets and run fast enough to set the ground on fire. He has survived massive explosions, giant robots, and being kicked in the testicles so hard he flew.
Out of all the gore in those comics, that is the worst thing I've seen yet. But remember what we said before about him fighting Lobo? The guy who ate a city?
At one point, Lobo and the mask raced around the entire planet several times in the span of just a few seconds.
I wonder how many bugs they murdered.
And then crashed into each other in an absolutely gargantuan blast. Based on their after-trail rings and given an estimated time frame of less than half a minute, which fits given the context, they must have been going over 9 million meters per second.
Naturally.
Ah, what a couple of scamps.
There's only one way to really stop the mask,
Take
and
it
that's
off?
by removing the mask itself.
Good luck trying. The only way is if the wearer has already decided to let it come off. And with the power it gives, who'd want to?
In the alternative canon, cartoon, and film, the mask has been forcibly removed from children and animals. However, it's likely that their innocent nature and lack of unnatural bloodlust meant their connections to the mask. So, theoretically, can a psychiatrist fuck up the mask by making the mask essentially, like, want to give up the mask? You know what I'm saying? Like, someone with, like, the gold, like, craziest silver tongue, the craziest speed, the ultimate gaslighter. Dude, my ex.
Technically, the conscience of the person the mask possesses still exists, and could be reasoned with or tricked into removing the mask.
That's what I thought, okay.
Like when Lobo threw a guilt bomb at him after he murdered hundreds of people.
But the mask itself has an astronomically powerful influence on its host.
Right. I mean, who doesn't like letting loose every once in a while? We've covered a
alcoholics.
lot of vicious murderers on the show, but I've never seen one who has as much fun with it as the mask.
Let's rock this joint!
I'm surprised there's no fourth wall break. You think Death Battle tried to get Jim Carrey, but Jim Carrey said no because he was doing Dr. Robotnik. Be kind of funny.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I've got a hunger for some.
I swear if you cut the commercial, I'll strangle you both with an actual blue
By now.
You know what? I love Deadpool way more now, just because he hates ads just like me. But thing is, I don't hate ads when it comes to creators. I hate ads when it comes to YouTube. So get your bag. But I'm skipping. Whee! What did you do? Just play the full video. Yeah, I don't respect. Shut the fuck up, buddy. I think I saw someone comment that shit, and I was like, bro, shut up. No, I knew it's crazy because I know like they watch these videos like Jizz and Goonstick. I love these videos. And the fact they know about me is so weird in a good way. Because I remember I like saw one of these guys' videos when I was a kid, and they're still doing it, and they're watching me now. You're old. Y'all are old news. No, I'm playing. I love you.
Oh!
Ah! There's gonna be a day where Goonstick cannot say that anymore. Time for a death battle! Like his voice just breaks. Oh wait, we're running for Deadpool, by the way. So theoretically, the mask can't be beaten unless like the user, the host, is like reasoned with. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how this goes. You think it's gonna end in a draw?
Yep, that's me.
It's okay.
You're probably wondering how I got in this mess.
I mean, judging by your line of work, I would kind of put 2 and 2 together, you know?
But there's only enough funding for a few minutes of animation, so we're skipping that part.
Smoking!
Dude, I'm completely unsettled. I'm petrified. The childhood horrors are coming back to me, dude.
All right, Majora's Mistake. You've got one chance
Majora.
to take that off.
Okay, no, okay, I kind of fucking. Okay. Damn! Ricky! Reference. Me.
What a ride!
Damn!
I must break you.
Okay, I kind of fun with the mask. He's kind of funny.
Got it. Actually, that's not canon.
I love the mask. This is y'all. This is thumbnail. This might be thumbnail. I fuck with the mask. Okay, this is y'all. Unironically, this is y'all. Honey, dude, I don't think that's. Listen to the voice. That is y'all.
Let's just say I know the right people. With this continuity gem, I can rewrite anything I think needs fixing. I could stop Hitler from being born, rewrite the Star Wars prequels, or even...
Oh, do you like past death battles?
I could stop... With this continuity gem, I can rewrite anything
I think they are past
needs
death battles.
fixing.
Wonder Woman... They did a Wonder Woman... Oh, no, I think I did watch this, if I remember.
I could stop Hitler from being born.
God damn, Wonder Woman?
Like the Star...
Goku versus Superman? Okay, you need to rewrite that one. You should rewrite that one, Deadpool. I'm not gonna lie.
Prequels.
I don't know who these are.
Or even make you take off that
Gara?
mask.
No! Stop it! No!
This is over.
He's acting, isn't he? He's acting. He's playing. He's playing. The Thanos snap. Oh, this is cool as fuck.
Oh,
I love when they do this shit. When shows do this shit, bro.
wow, you weren't kidding.
Ah, Beans, we're in the storyboards.
Old chum, I think that zany stunt of yours ran out the budget. Can't make the scene if you don't have the green. Lucky
Can't make the scene if you don't have the green. Every porn star's motto, buddy.
for you, I have an idea.
I'm gonna lie, if two grown men in costumes came across my door in the middle of the morning, I would be terrified and I am calling the cops. Deadpool bathwater. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is for the love of the cop, please donate.
Ah, that's it. Honey bun, we're good to go.
That's cool as fuck. I love when fucking shows or like things do that. It's so cool. Ooh. Alright, who y'all got? Parlays in. We're betting this early, fellas. I know it's not 6 o'clock, but it might be 6 o'clock when you're watching this. But fellas, we're betting. Who's winning the draw? I low-key Deadpool, I ain't gonna lie.
What? Where'd you get that?
Oh, Jack, I'm already wearing it.
What the fuck? Dude, he is very unsettling, dude. Wait, what? I'm so lost.
Look at the sky. He isn't me. Although the internet thinks he might be. Perhaps I've gone too far, far from my reality. I'll do this right. No. I'm not a joke. What even is
I thought he was gonna commit seppuku, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
a chimichanga?
Okay, this is fire. This is so cool. Is my goat gonna die?
Fuck you.
Oh my god. I think my goat's gonna die.
Indeed.
Chica chica boom.
What's next?
I don't know how to react to this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected him to lose. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, there's nothing he could have done to, like, beat him, right? But I did like the episode. I did like it. Hold on.
KO!
Yes, he's gone! He's finally gone! He can never bother us again! Why don't I feel as awesome as I should?
What, did he grow
To be
attacks?
fair, given his more robust history, Deadpool held a solid advantage in experience
In
and
combat, yeah, it's technical skill.
skill. He was relatively smarter and more mentally put together and
Deadpool's carbonadium sword will not cancel the mass regenerative abilities. Carbonadium works by explosion, regenerative souls, radioactivity that cancels their holding properties, but a mask ability works differently. I figured.
comparison. So it's possible he could have outsmarted the mask if given the chance.
Yes, if that chance was never gonna come. He had some really cool feats of strength
POV erectile dysfunction.
and speed, but the mask blew him out of the water. Like, who cares that Deadpool pulled around a 6-ton copter when the mask knocked over a building weighing over 1,000 tons?
Yeah.
And comparing their speed, he's 100 times faster too.
Jesus Christ.
Like, there's no contest.
Not to mention the size of the blast from the mask and Lobo's collision equals 322 teratons of TNT, trillions of times greater than Deadpool's asteroid feat.
Whiz, stop. None of that matters. This is stupid. We pit Deadpool against a cartoon god. Like you said, the mask could just say no to damage. Deadpool couldn't even really hurt him.
Exactly.
This whole thing was a blowout. A total stomp.
No, I mean, I guess you're right. We're supposed to be impartial and we went too far.
Wait, so in canon, do they just contact these people?
But Boomstick, it's too late to
Wait, are Jizz and Goonstick like omniversal?
change it.
There's no way to mask what we've done.
The winner is...
What the hell?
Dear Wiz and Boomstick,
Okay, that's funny.
I know our relationship has been a rocky one, but I just wanted to say thanks.
No!
Thanks for helping me rediscover who I am. Who I really am. The past decade of memes, and cosplays, and hot
Oh
topic
god, that meme is ew.
shirts changed me, and I couldn't see it on my own. You made me remember my true self, missing feet and all. And with some help from this royalty-free Sarah McLachlan ripoff song, I hope you can find in your hearts your true selves too. Sayonara, Death Battle. Sayonara.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Wiz, but I wish he was still around.
Yeah, me too. Oh no!
Oh, yeah!
This should just make Deadpool a part of the crew. It'd be really funny.
The winner is me!
Ew. Dude, the unironic should just make Deadpool a part of the cast. That'd be funny as fuck. But fellas, that's grabbing today's video! Yeah, if you like the video, like the video. If you like the video, I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick. I'm hot as a bitch. I'm gonna go outside for a bit and touch some grass. But yeah, that's grabbing today's video, buddy. Love y'all. Peace. Bye.